we conclude today the 13th chapter. The 13th chapter. Amikar from Los Angeles, from South Africa, Joshua. And others that I can't make out the name, sorry. Welcome. Okay, so we're speaking about the Beinoni. We spoke about different levels of a Beinoni. A Beinoni that needs God's help to overcome the evil inclination, to overcome the negative side, the animal soul, with God's help as the third judge. We explained a couple of days ago. Yesterday we explained the Beinoni who's got the capability, who studies and is engaged in Torah studies a whole day, and therefore has the capacity of mind to have mind over the heart, and therefore is able to conquer in one's behavior of thought, speech, and action all the time, consistently, constantly, because of the power of the mind over the heart. And then we have a Beinoni whose engagement in prayer is so powerful that it's as if the person is praying a whole day, and therefore the love and awe of God is constantly there, and therefore they have the capability of always conquering the negative side, the animal soul, and in their behavior, only in their behavior of thought, speech, and action. So now the question the Alter Rebbe is going to deal with today is interesting. Well, is this real? Is this true? This service of the Beinoni? So on the one hand, you could say that it's not really true, because that love and awe that he's experiencing during prayer passes on. It doesn't stay there constantly. Yes, it's in the back burner, and he can bring it back. Could bring it back, but it's not constant. Whereas the love and awe of a righteous person, of a tzaddik, is constant, and truth, we know, is constant. The Alter Rebbe doesn't say this here, but the word emes in Hebrew, which means true, or emet, is Aleph Mem Taf. The Aleph is the first letter, Mem is the middle letter of the alphabet, and Taf is the last letter. In other words, truth is something from beginning, middle to end. It doesn't change. If it changes, it's not real. It's not the truth. So the tzaddik, the love and awe of God, never change. It's always there. It's always living it every single moment of every single day. That's why we're not a tzaddik, folks. Halavai Beinoni. So be it that we should be a Beinoni. Even that, we're BITs, Beinoni in training. The capability of having that is absolute truth at all times. That's the tzaddik. The Beinoni doesn't have it at all times. Therefore, the Alter Rebbe says it's not absolute truth. Nevertheless, there's another definition of truth. Not in absolute terms, as we just described, but there is truth according to the level the person is at. What does that mean? Since the Beinoni potentially has that love and awe of God, it's just in the recesses now and can be brought forth on a constant basis in their prayers every single day. Therefore, there is some truth. There is a truth. It's avodah tama be'emes. It is avodah tama, means a truly perfect service for the Beinoni in terms of the truth of the level where the Beinoni is at. In absolute terms, it's not, but in relative terms, there is a truth. And here's an interesting idea that the Alter Rebbe is a novel idea, that truth is in also is it real and true to the level that you're at? And this is the idea that it says about the middle bolt that secures everything from one end to the other end. In the Mishkan, in the tabernacle, in the home of God, there was a middle rod that went through and tied one end to the other end, miraculously went all the way around a rectangle structure, and it holds the middle bolt, everything secure as a result. So what the Alter Rebbe is saying, from this we learn that the idea, and this is Jacob, is the middle that connects everything. The attribute of Jacob is truth, and therefore the concept of truth is that it is from the highest and lowest gradations. On each level there's a central point, and that central point, when you touch it, that's the attribute of truth. Meaning that if that level that is on is you've touched to the truth of that level, then it is truth. So in other words, the truth where the Beinoni is holding is the core level of that level that they're at. That is a complete truth, which is an important thing for us to know, that if we make the effort to truly serve God in a way that on the level that we're at, it is real, it is truth, then in that respect, we are true servants of God. And this is what the Beinoni has accomplished. So what we have over here in the definition of truth, we have in absolute terms. Right, so the absolute love and awe of God is only absolutely by the righteous and not the Beinoni. But the Beinoni, since that love and awe of God is something that they can bring back, it's there in potential, it can bring back on a consistent basis, not constantly, but consistently, day in, day out through their prayers, then the truth of that love and awe is the truth of the level that they're at, the core of that level, and therefore it is a perfectly divine service, a true divine service. And that's amazing idea that we could have a relative truth to the core level that we're at. Okay. Short class today, the end of chapter 13. Hi, Sarah, shalom to you in Amsterdam. Ellie from Los Angeles, hello. In Iran, thank you for joining. Sorry, I don't know, I'm not certain I got the name there. But thank you for joining. Who else is joining us over here? From Brazil, Louis, I'm sure I got that wrong. So help me out, folks. Ellie, Alan from Los Angeles. And from Sydney, Dr. I didn't get that, but thank you for joining. And we have with us here also, that was on Instagram, this is on Facebook, Sarah Malka from North Carolina, thank you. Benjamin is with us from Indonesia. Linda from New York, together with her sister Sheila. Thank you for joining. And Soraya, I don't know if I got that right, from São Paulo, Brazil. Mark from Manchester, Manalapan, New Jersey. I'm sorry. Thank you for joining. And Roland is with us from the Philippines. Shalom. Elaine I forgot from where. You have to remind me. Nancy, good morning to you from Pakistan. Oh, okay. Getting from all over today. This is wonderful. Thank you for joining. And good morning. Batya from Austin. Thank you for joining. Regards from David. And Erica from Norway. Shalom. Franklin from Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Adam from Charleston, North Carolina. Good morning. Doug is with us from Arizona, from the Gold Canyon. Franklin, thank you for your blessings. Yes, we should all be blessed. Jenna, shalom. Lou from Yardley, Pennsylvania. Welcome, Rachel. Okay. Benjamin from Indonesia. Alice from Baltimore. Good morning. Zelia from Florida. Stanley. And from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Mom and Pop. Something like that. Instagram, chapter 2. Thank you. All right, folks. A good Erev Shabbos as we prepare for a wonderful Shabbos. We should celebrate a wonderful Shabbos. We're so lucky and privileged that God gives us such a gift in our lives, and have a wonderful preparation for it. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, come to you from Chabad Zurich and Kadeshim in Montreal, Canada. It's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. Have a wonderful day, a good Erev Shabbos, and a wonderful good Shabbos. Be well.